Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Q Technology Gold Series 400 watt power supply. This particular product has a wattage of 400, which is more than adequate to power the most demanding computer systems. Now, how is the rating of 400 watts determined? Well, to understand that, you need to know what rails are. And rails are basically well-regulated transformers which convert domestic current into voltages that your computer system can use. And there are essentially two different rails, the 3.3 5-volt rail and the 12-volt rail. In this particular case, the 3.3 5-volt rail is around 220 watts, and the 12-volt rail is approximately 200 watts, which is basically how the wattage is determined for this particular power supply. Now, the 3.3 5-volt rail is responsible for the motherboard, memory, PCI cards, AGP card, and so on, while the 12-volt rail is responsible for the hard drives, DVD, CD-ROMs, fans, etc. Also, some might be interested to know the amps on each rail. Well, the plus 3.3 volt is 28 amps. The plus 5 volt is 32 amps, and the plus 12 volt is 18 amps. This power supply is all black. It comes with a 120 millimeter fan with a grill. Has a lot of ventilation holes right here, and the AC power cable goes plugged in right here. Now, you'll notice that there is no power switch on this power supply. Now, this power supply is extremely quiet, because it has this very quiet 120 millimeter fan. A lot of power supplies have one or two or even three 80 millimeter fans, and they can be quite loud. How loud is this one? Well, only 17 to 26 decibels. I'll show you how loud it is at the end of the video review. This power supply also has all kinds of leads. Two are sleeved. This one here is the 20-pin motherboard connection, the 4-pin motherboard connection, and a 6-pin motherboard connection. It comes with 8 4-pin Molex connectors and 2 floppy connectors, and also 2 serial ATA connectors. The build quality on this power supply on both the outside and the inside is really good. Now, on the inside here, you can see that there is a number of heat sinks. Now, these are a little larger and a little differently laid out than just a plain old power supply. It's maximized for heat dissipation, and because of that, of course, you can use one 120 millimeter fan that will give you a very quiet power supply. And now have a listen to how quiet this power supply is. If you're in the market for a power supply that is very quiet, has excellent overall build quality, and has a decent amount of wattage, well, you might want to consider this. The only drawback to this particular power supply is it doesn't have a power switch at the back. That might be a concern for some. Overall, this is a great product. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. Also, pop on my website at www.3dgameman.com, and while you're there, you can go into the forums and register. And remember, registration is completely free. Also, keep in mind, you can find out a lot more on this product in the forums. And as a final note, if you love watching my video reviews, please help support 3dgameman.com. Until the next time, take care.